Good morning, y'all. It's Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. I'm going to do just a real quick fishing report here, kind of what I've seen this week up on Truman. Lake of the Ozarks, I haven't heard a whole lot. I know there's still been some crappie caught down below the dam. Been a few big catfish caught, catfish tournament last night. I'll be curious to see the results on that. I know they've still been catching a few catfish down there drift fishing, 15, 20 foot deep. Not down on the bottom. The back bouncing has been real slow. Lots of current, but it's all turbine water, not floodgate water. Kind of messes that bottom bite up. So have not heard much down there on hybrids or white bass. Everybody's been coming in, well, or the white bass down there. I've heard of a bunch of white bass being caught spotty of an evening. Just a couple days a week I'll hear of it. Nothing consistent. Up on Truman, as far as the crappie, the trolling bite's starting to pick back up. The lake's dropping. Them crappie are starting to get back up towards that 15-foot mark. Kind of where you want to be pulling your crankbaits on the main lake. You get further up the lake, the crankbait bite ain't going to be very good. A lot of them fish are only going to be, 6 to 12, 14 foot deep, up on the mud flats, holding to the trees. Not good areas where you control real easy. You might be able to get up in there and pull like some bandit 200s maybe and catch some, but most of your crankbait bite is going to be down on the main lake or down on Palmy where there's deeper water. So, brush piles, 10 to 20 foot of water brush piles on the mud flats right now on the main lake are just loaded with crappie. One Monday or Tuesday I threw my throw net on one of them. I thought there was shad there. It was all like 12-inch crappie. It was, my net was just completely loaded, and that brush pile was right up by the dam and 16, 17 foot of water. I've heard of some being caught on the timber, not much off the bluffs. Kind of like the old tree row there by the Mile Long Bridge. It's been pretty good. They've been catching limits off it. Any of them brush piles, them shallow or mid-range brush piles are good. As long as they're kind of close to the mud flat or on a mud flat, that's where most of the bait is. Some of the coves are still absolutely loaded with bait too. Some mornings it'll be down deep, some mornings it'll be right on top. Every day has been different, just like most of the fishing right now. As far as catfish on Truman, I had several friends drift fish yesterday down on the main lake, mid lake. They did not do any good at all. I caught several catfish hybrid fishing yesterday on the main lake. Actually, I think we caught as many catfish as we did hybrids. Channel cat and blue cat. We had one blue that was probably 35 or 40 pounds on a live shad. You don't know. Every day is different on catfish. And I had one day last week we caught over 70 catfish in the time it took us to catch 16 hybrids. They was just all over the surface. I don't know if there was a little bit of a bug hatch that day maybe they was eating on. I don't know what the deal was, but the hybrids was right on top and the catfish was right on top. I have not seen that since. It was just one day. This week all your hybrids are back down, most of them 20 to 30 foot deep. That thermocline's set up at 30 foot, so a lot of the fish are riding down deep. I can never hardly catch them fish when they're down that deep. This week I kind of had to wait until them fish come up to that 15, 20 foot mark to catch them, and it was really spotty. I did not catch my hybrids doing the same thing 2 days in a row all week. It was a really spotty bite. Lots of white bass mixed in with them. It seems like if you find a big school of fish, it's 90% white bass with a few hybrids mixed in it and a few catfish mixed in it. I do not know where the big schools of hybrids are this year. I was talking to one of the big bass guys yesterday in here, and he kind of thought the same thing as me. There's so many shad in the lake right now, it's keeping them fish from schooling up. They don't have to go to the mud flats. They don't have to go to a hump. They don't have to go to the weir to eat bait. Everywhere they're at, there's shad. So I think that's kind of why everywhere you go, you're seeing pods of 2 to 10 hybrids. Don't matter whether you're on a mud flat, on a hump, some of the points even, there's little bitty pods of hybrids. They're just scattered all over the main lake right now. All the way from, I've been up to KK down to the dam. I've been up to G14 on the Grand. Been up Little Tebow. I have been all over, and everywhere I went, I've seen the same thing. Big schools of white bass with a few hybrids mixed in. One day they want artificials, next day they want live bait. Yesterday I had one good bite on an artificial, and it was the biggest hybrid we landed. We did hit another one. I trolled just for a few minutes. I had a short Hope Outdoors trip. The fish kind of got real spooky and I couldn't get on them with live bait, so I said we'll troll a circle or two around here in deep water and see if we hit one. We hit one that was probably 11 and a half, 12 pounds, right, pretty quick, and it ended up coming off right at the boat before I could get it dip netted. But them fish are there. I mean, I've seen fish this week from 70 foot of water up to 12 foot of water. So you just got to go looking, and they're moving constantly. They're hard to stay on. So that's really all I've got as far as the fishing report now. I want to jump over to the fireworks show. I know I'm running behind on keeping everybody updated. I've got a ton of sponsors on this year, more so than I ever thought I would. I want to say thanks to all of these guys that have donated, all the individuals that's walked into this shop and handed us $100 bill, said put it on the fireworks, or $200. I am still doing the Grizzly Cooler for everybody that does $200 or better. Pretty well, most of this fireworks display is going to be paid for. Probably 80% of it. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to list kind of what's going on here, and then I'm going to talk about the fireworks display here. So we got Donna's Drive-In up there by Windsor Crossing. They donated. True Spec Exteriors out of Climax Springs. He's on Facebook. This is their third year donating, I think. Third or fourth. I don't know, something like that. He does any kind of siding, roofing, any kind of that stuff. Rocky's Handyman Service. He's donated for several years. Give him a big thanks too. And he also comes and helps the day of the event. Him and his wife, both of them. Great people, Rocky and Carolyn. They help us a whole lot on this event. Twin Lakes Underground, Garrett Knox, he donated a bunch of pipe for mortar tubes. Give him a thanks. Fallen Outdoors, they will be set up with a booth, selling hats, shirts, different stuff to help raise money for them. They're a non-for-profit organization, help veterans out, help get them on the water. They do some bow fishing trips, do fishing trips. They do all kinds of stuff. I think they do some duck and goose hunts. Quite a bit of good stuff for the veterans. Gonna mention this year, my boy decided all the veterans are gonna eat for free this year. Probably be first responders too, firemen, cops, sheriffs, whoever. And all the veterans, y'all are going to eat for free. So, let me see here. S&S Tree Service. He donated. We're also going to have his boom truck set up here with a big American flag on it. That way everybody kind of sees it, draws some attention that day. Be pretty cool. Midmo Auto Glass. They donated. I do believe they're on Facebook too, and I did look up. You can look them up online. That phone number is 573-418-5234. If y'all need any kind of auto glass done, they'll come right to you, put it in. I appreciate you guys. I've got several individuals listed on here. Oops, I Arted. That's right here in Warsaw, an art gallery. I think it's right there on Main Street. They donated. Dusty Daisy Trading Company out of Tightwad. They donated. Mike Stoner, that has Missouri Land Company, he donated. This is several years in a row. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. And they're online too. You can look them up. I think he's got a Facebook page, Missouri Land Company too. If not, I know he's got a website, and also his office is right up at Coal Camp Junction. Brandon Ward, he's donating to music again this year. Caster's Towing, they're running out of the old Benton County Tire shop here in town, I believe. And they've also got a Facebook page. I appreciate it. Jim Peterson, Trailer Repair, he's another one that comes and helps. He donated money, always there to lend a hand, helping with any kind of event we do. I appreciate it, Jim. Mike Baker's Videos, he donated again. He's donated several years on this. Look him up on YouTube, Mike Baker. All kinds of informational videos. Always talks about what products he uses, what works, what he finds that does not work. As far as crappie trolling, he's the man. Watch his videos, you will learn a lot. Drift fishing for blue cat, you'll learn a lot. Live Scope, he is really good. He's got lots of information out there. I appreciate it, Mike. Yoder's Fried Pies, they're going to donate all the fried pies again. Everybody that come and ate food the last couple of years really enjoyed them. I appreciate it. Rob Hardwick Trucking, Alpha Blues Catfish on YouTube. I appreciate he's donated. He loaned me a 50-foot flatbed trailer to shoot my fireworks off of this year. That will be kind of cool. Get them up just a little bit higher. Have a nice big platform to shoot off of. Dustin Burrows, Truman Lake Marine. He's donated several years since we started this. I appreciate it, Dustin. If anybody needs any boat work done, give him a shout. If you're in Warsaw, to me, he's the #1 shop here for service work. New Suzuki's, new Mercury's. If you break down, he will he'll quit what they're doing, try to get you back on the water. Had great service up there. Eddie Barnes Well Drilling, he donated. He also said his house and shop is right up the dam access road, right on the other side of Eastward's Lumber. He said if people ran out of parking, they could park there in his little circle drive there. He does not care. Just don't leave your trash. I'm going to get to that here in a little bit. Last year there was a lot of trash in Eastward's parking lot. The storage units over there, a lot of trash. Do not do that, you guys. You will ruin it. If everything gets trashed up, I will quit doing the fireworks display. If you see somebody leaving trash, go tell them to pick up their mess. True Spec, I done listed that one. Timberhole Taxidermy, Zach Davis, I appreciate everything you do, man. He does a lot with Red, White, and Blue Outdoors. He donated on behalf of Timberhole Taxidermy, but I do want to talk about his Red, White, and Blue Outdoors. They do a ton to help veterans too. They do a big snagging event. Got guys that come from all over. You guys are awesome. DNA Logging, Donald and Angel Burrows. I appreciate you guys, everything y'all do to help out. They drove straight up here last night with the hogs for the cook. We got them quartered up, got them chilled out. I appreciate everything you guys do. You're like family to us. He's got a logging company out of Bunker, Missouri. MK Manzel Properties. Kathy, I appreciate you donating this year. She's got some rental properties here in town, and I believe she's got one Airbnb maybe right down here on Cold Springs Snowcap Loop. I appreciate you donating this year. My Oasis Massage Therapy, Marilyn Hinkle, I appreciate you donating this year. And Chris up at the Discount Smoke Shop up by Baumgars, I appreciate you donating, man. If anybody's into that kind of stuff, he said he's staying pretty busy up there in the smoke shop, so swing by there, check him out. I appreciate everything. I think I've got most of the sponsors listed on here. If you're watching this and you donated as a business and you want me to get you listed and I did not do it, let me know and I will get you added on here. The day of the fireworks, I'm going to repeat that list multiple times on the PA system. I think Jade, our oldest girl, she's going to be kind of playing music from about noon on. All the vendors this year, we've got several different vendors. We've got a obstacle course bounce house rented for all the kids. We've got multiple stuff going on. I want all the vendors here around noon. As soon as they're all here, as soon as the obstacle course is here and set up, our parking lot is getting shut off. And I'm going to stretch rope across the parking lot where I don't want people sitting closer to the fireworks. I'd like to keep people back quite a ways this year. I got a lot of the big bowler cakes, a lot of stuff that's going to hit a little bit harder. Not the real fast, small stuff like what I've had the last couple of years. I do have some of that in there just because everybody like it, but I've got a lot of like 2 and 3 inch stuff in there too. So next year I should be able to kind of tell you guys more on the fireworks situation. My fireworks guy, he's supposed to have a tent set up next year. Everybody coming in wanting to know where I'm getting that stuff at. It's a good buddy of mine. He hooks me up with all my fireworks, but he kind of does it just real small right now. If you guys do need some of that stuff, I am running back up there this week to his house, grab some stuff. I got to get some more e-matches and stuff like that. I've wasted some this week practicing with some stuff, so I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in on that. Back to what I was saying about the trash and parking. People will be parked all up and down 7 Highway. I am going to try to talk to the highway department tomorrow or Tuesday, try to get some signs put up, caution signs or something to slow people down through here. I'm afraid being the 3rd, Thursday night, everybody's off on the 4th, there's going to be a ton of traffic. Be careful out there, you guys. This intersection sucks anyways. Next year I am looking for a different location to do the fireworks. So if you guys have something in mind right around Warsaw where we can still do our barbecue, do our food, vendors, all that, let me know. I'll take it into consideration. Even maybe something in between Warsaw and Lincoln, as long as there's plenty of parking for people. I'd like to keep it at my shop, but we've just outgrown it. So we can probably make it work wherever, though. Do not leave trash. do not shoot off fireworks. If you're shooting off fireworks out here before the event, I will come tell you to stop, or I will have one of my helpers come tell you to stop, just like last year. Do not do that. There's way too many people, especially shooting them off of the ground. You ain't got a good surface to shoot them off on. As far as just like snappers or black cats or something like that, it ain't that big of a deal. But if you're shooting off something that goes up in the air, don't do it. Wait until our fireworks show. I know last year, right before the event, we had all kinds of people trying to shoot stuff off. Please don't do that. Go somewhere else, shoot your fireworks off afterwards. Let us do our show, and everything will go smooth. Parking. Everybody's been wanting to know where they should park. If you're gonna get food, my suggestion, park on 7 Highway, walk down and get food. Park at East Shores Lumber, walk down and get food. Food will start at 5, music starts at 5, right after the food. Pretty well, we're gonna let veterans, first responders eat first, and then everybody else will get in there and eat. I don't think I'm missing anything other than the parking. So, if you want to avoid the crowd, last year I had people that watched from the community building or the police station over in town. Up high, they could see it really good. Down in the harbor, they could see the tall stuff. Not all of it. They could see most of it. Up on the hill above the harbor, though, you have got an awesome view. Kind of over by the city park or the cemetery over there, they had a really good view last year. The ball fields, if you can see through the trees, you can see it really good over there. So, East Shores Lumber parking lot's going to be open. I suggest if you're going to get food at 5, get over there, get parked, come across, just be careful. There's a field just past East Shores Lumber. People was parking in it last year. It's up for sale. I'm sure then people don't care as long as it's not wet. The storage units last year was full of cars. The dam access road. There was even people parked up at the church that come down. So there's lots of places to park up the access road where you can see the show really good. That's all I've got, you guys. If you got any more questions this week, give us a call here in the shop, or swing by. If you got any more donations, swing by. We still got a little bit of food stuff to grab, not very much, but we're pretty much done buying stuff for the event. I appreciate everything. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll do some live feeds on Thursday on the 3rd. Should be a good time. I look forward to seeing a lot of you guys.